Hello everyone, this is Darkon, and this is Fairy Fighter F. No, sorry, Fairy Fencer F. If you're wondering, I originally had a full recording already done. It was about an hour's worth. Unfortunately, I forgot the fundamental of what I did originally, and that was actually, well, that was adjusting the volume in the first place. So, yeah, it just plain sucked. So, like, that first time, I have never even played it. I didn't know much about it and so on. So, you know, all those first few minutes of laughing and so on, I can't really say it's going to be too fake. I won't force that kind of thing. I'll probably still giggle about it though, because some of it was still pretty funny. If you don't know, I do enjoy like the good anime stuff. You know, like a good JRPG. It's been a while since I've actually seen a really good one. You know, sometimes like it's just like anytime you have like a good series of games or a good era of games, sometimes it's like it just doesn't turn out that way. After a while, anyways. But yeah, so I'm going to start off with a new game. Yeah, and this is all stuff I got from like the I believe this was I got this on a Steam sale, the Fairy Fencer F, and if I can remember correctly, I had all these on. This was part of the sale, I believe. So you get like all sorts of like some free stuffs and like the tower thing. I'm not entirely sure what the tower is all about. Nor do I know exactly what to use all of that material for.
Long ago, when light and darkness still bore life, the goddess emerged from the light, and an entity known as the Vile God burst forth from the darkness.
A bit cliched about that kind of story. And I mentioned this in the original thing, that is a whole lot of swords.
A fierce battle ensued between the deities. The light tore the darkness to shreds. The darkness corroded the light. And eventually, both sides lost their spark of life. And so, the goddess and the vile god fell into a deep, eternal slumber. Like a dying star emitting a final burst of light before imploding into darkness. And
yeah, another thing I mentioned when I first did the recording was, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That's just something strange. You get skewered by a whole whack load of swords and you think, I'm gonna go take a nap. Of course, naturally, this is a since then much time has passed kind of deal. Step, step. Someone's sleeping.
Wake up, Fang! Fang, wake up! Hey, Fang! Wake up! Come on, wake up already! You need to run.
Sorry about that. Bit of a hiccup there, but oh well.
Huh? Who's gotta run?
One thing I did note, one thing I did point out in before was, yeah, like it's nice that they have, you know, like the characters move a slight bit here and there. It's 2D animation, but still, it's like it's a nice little thing.
You obviously. Duh.
Whoops. See, did I miss something? No, no, I didn't miss anything.
You're so pathetic. I can't believe you tried to skip out on paying for bread. Now rise and shine. We need to run.
Run? Why?
You have a duty as a fencer, remember? Hurry up and get out of here so you can collect the Furies with me.
Nah. You can leave. But I kinda like this place. I'm thinking about spending the rest of my life here.
Huh? Don't you know where you are? You're in prison. The Clink, the Slammer, the Crowbar Hotel.
Yeah, this guy is just... he's a bit stupid.
I know exactly where I am. Heaven! Seriously, this place rocks! I get free food and as much sleep as I want.
Strange, strange people.
In fact, I want to retire here.
You idiot! Stealing food in this town is a serious crime. You'll be punished with 100 sharp slaps on your wrist. Your hands will get so swollen that you won't be able to move them anymore.
That sounds like an old church, ruler slapping. You know, like when they would say put your hands out, and then they would take one of those rigid rulers and just basically bring it right down on the palm of the hands. It just hurts like hell. I haven't actually had a person do that to me. Well, as a kid, we kind of played games like that. Just, you know, kids do stupid things.
That's fine. Just means I'll have an excuse not to wash my face.
Really?
I'm awestruck by your stupidity. How are you supposed to eat if you can't move your hands?
Yeah, I'm wondering how stupid this guy could be.
Good point. Let's get out of here.
Well, that was a quick turnaround.
I'm tired. You're gonna have to carry me the rest of the way.
Huh? What are you talking about? You haven't even walked 10 steps yet!
Prison life has made me soft and weak. Now stop complaining and just carry me already.
Yeah, sorry, Yen had had to stop for a second there.
Quit messing around! You've only been locked up for 3 days!
Stop talking back to me all the time, you stuck-up fairy. I'm the master here.
Yeah, that was another thing I didn't notice at first was, yeah, this girl's a fairy. See the wings there.
You should be thankful that I'm even trusting a fairy with my amazing body.
You gotta love it, the sparkles thing. For some reason, I keep thinking to, geez, it was Full Metal Alchemist. I can't remember the guy's name. Oh yeah, Armstrong.
Just so we're clear, I'm not your slave. Got it? Fencers and fairies are equals. Remember that. Now be quiet. I put the guards to sleep with my magic. Let's hurry up and get out of here before they wake up.
Guess I've got no choice.
Why did I get stuck with someone like him as my partner?
Well, I think we're about to find out. Yep, 3 days ago.
Man, I'm starving. I wish someone would donate me some bread.
How's it going? You're not from around these parts, are you?
Is that obvious, huh? Hey, what's the deal with that sword?
Oh, that? That's a fury, one of those old fairy weapons. That sword's been stuck there since before this town was built. Occasionally some foolhardy guy will swagger up to that sword to try to pull it out, but so far no one's managed to do it.
Gotcha. Does something cool happen if you pull it out?
Who knows? Every kid knows the legend, though.
If you wield a fury, any wish you desire will be granted.
Tell you what, if you're feeling confident, why don't you try pulling out that sword?
I see. If it grants any wish, then I could wish for as much food as I want.
Yeah, very simplistic wish there. Yeah, I also mentioned it kind of, the style there just for some reason reminded me of Kingdom Hearts.
Nice to meet you. My name's Aaron. I'm a fairy.
Give me some food.
Yeah, it's still funny.
I am the life that resides in the fury you hold in your hand. Oh, what's your name?
I'm Fang. Give me some food.
Nice to meet you, Fang. That sword belongs to you now, and with it, my power is yours as well. From this day forward, you are now a fencer. You're going to help me collect the Furies.
Hey, wait a minute. I shut my mouth and let you give your little spiel, but this is where I draw the line. A fencer? No one decides my fate except me. Now, hurry up and make with the food.
Yeah, he just really wants food.
Fencers are sword specialists who fight to collect the Furies. That sword in your hand is just one Fury out of 100.
Yeah, she's not listening to him.
If you gather all the Furies and revive the goddess who has been sealed away with the vile god, your wish will be granted.
What the hell? That's not what I was told. You're a fraud. A big fat fairy fraud. I thought I just had to yank out this damn sword.
Not at all. That's just the beginning. Now come, young fencer. Let's begin our wondrous adventure together.
No.
Just flat out says no.
Huh? What was that?
I said no. I don't want to be a fencer. That sounds like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I just burst out laughing when I first heard that. It's just a frank nope.
Just thinking about collecting 100 weapons makes me sleepy.
Hey! You're the one who broke the seal and woke me up! That makes you a fencer! You've already formed an unbreakable bond with me, so don't say such hurtful things!
An unbreakable bond? I'll break any bonds I want. Later.
Except for
Wait
jail
a second.
bonds, apparently.
The one who pulls out this sword is destined to revive the goddess with me!
Cool story, but I don't take orders from anyone. I'm the one who decides my fate.
You're so mean! This is my first time, you know? Take some responsibility! Fine! Just walk away, you heartless scoundrel! You're the worst! So you thought you could get away with stealing some bread just because you pulled out that sword? Just how naive are you?
I think you're mixing up naive with stupid.
I didn't steal it. I just thought it was a free sample. I should have just pawned the sword for some cash instead.
You're awful. Oh no! It's the guards! They found you!
All right, Fairy. There's only one option. As your master, I order you to sacrifice yourself to save me.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm your partner. We're in this together. Now come on, fight! Use me, Fang. Use the power of the Fury. Fairy Link!
don't know what the hell is going on, but I guess I've got no choice.
Yeah, and these lectures are basically just tells you how to play the game depending on whether or not you're using a controller or a keyboard and mouse. Originally I was using keyboard thing, but again, that was a bit clunkier to use, especially if you're trying to do fine adjustments with the character and so on. But you know, it's like a turn-based but different. We need to attacks and blah. Yes, figured it all out. Skills and stuff. It uses SP is the same thing as Met MP.
This is friggin' annoying.
Ready, Fang? Just use me and you'll defeat these guys in no time.
You're just a damn sword. These guys still outnumber me.
I also mentioned before in the previous thing, but I just remember now. A lot of the fairy weapons, at least what I've seen from like the cutscene and so on, a lot of them seem to be originally I thought it was steampunk, but no, it's like a cyberpunk style. Rather than just having like, you know, it looks like a basic sword. No, it looks like it's a steampunk sword. I mean a cyberpunk.
I'm not a regular sword, you know. You can do powerful attack combos and dominate your opponents.
Think Future Sword without the room lightsaber thing.
That's it? Seriously? That's nothing special.
I'm a fairy, remember? That means you can use me to cast magic.
What? Magic? You should have said so before. Monkfish, foie gras, roasted meat. That's the stuff I want to eat. Come on, food! Hey, I think your magic's busted.
What are you doing?
Wrong kind of
It's not
magic.
that kind of magic. It's attack magic, got it? Use that!
That's not useful at all.
Then what are you talking about? Times like this are when it's most useful. Now let's go!
Let's do this.
What the? Oh, sorry. I'm not entirely sure why this is doing the swivel bit here. I'll see if I can fix it. Hello. Believe it or not, that I actually stopped recording, and this is basically like a day later. Unfortunately, the controller I had wasn't working very well. It kept spinning. The camera kept spinning around and around and around and around and around. Yeah, it just plain sucked. I was disappointed. Like this is actually an old. Apparently, this game specifically came out on the PS3 about 2 years ago, I think. In any case, yeah, it's not exactly well optimized for keyboard. Still, I can adjust a little bit with it using the mouse like this here. And since it is turn-based, I can do minute adjustments without any too much for issues here. Again, it's not terribly bad. But in any case, let's do a basic attack. I've already gone through this before.
Let's do this.
But for one thing is that there is an actual limit to how far you can go out. Like beyond this, like say I'll stop here and you know what, let's wait.
Stop resisting!
They have a very short spot like that little green area. But you see there, that's the limit. I think it says, there it is. Something activity limit. And it's backwards the other side, that's funny. But yeah, that's pretty much that there. And I also learned that if I do things like this, I can only attack one person. Like even though it has both kind of connected there. I'm trying to figure out how to adjust for like between the two. There's probably something. Nope, there we go, just the arrow keys. But what I want to do is let's see, magic. Let's go with this. Like I said, if I was having trouble with it, I could adjust it with the mouse if I need to, but since I don't, I can actually just hit both with this ability.
Executing shooting slash.
Yeah, eat this.
Not impossible!
Wow, I thought I got rid of both of them already. Jeez, tough guys. Alright, let's go with, here we go. just having a bit of an issue because I'm not exact. The way my whole little controller would have been much better for me, even though I can do it like this. It's just simply because I don't have a lot of room on this little computer desk here. It's not exactly. The old one had to be tossed out because, you know, people moving and such, and right now I have this dinky little thing that's just an absolute, it's not much fun. Yeah, here's this bit here as the area you can attack, but if I'm too close, it ain't gonna work.
Executing.
Burn! Next! Impossible!
That was a little
I
overpowered.
knew I was strong!
A little much. Overkill, not overpowered. Max damage and max combo. I earned some money, but no money. Sorry. I earned some money, but no items.
I didn't realize I was so strong. Well, I guess it's not that surprising. I am pretty awesome.
That's right! You've had potential as a fencer all along. I hope we get along, Fang. Now, let's collect the rest of the Furies and revive the goddess!
What are you talking about? Don't tell me what to do next. Like I already said, I'm not interested in doing anything that sounds like a hassle.
What does that mean? Did you forget how I saved you earlier? Don't you have a conscience?
Conscience? Never heard of it. Later.
I have a feeling this guy has an interesting backstory. Or one of those, like, oh, he was an orphan who was starving all the time and different stuff like that.
Wait! I don't have any memories.
Huh? Your memories are gone?
Yeah. I know that I have to revive the goddess, but I don't remember how I'm supposed to do that.
So... what?
Never mind. Just go already. Leave me alone. I must seem really annoying to you, huh? Well, this annoying little fairy won't be bothering you anymore. What? Just hurry up and go already. After you abandoned me, my body and soul will wither away until I'm just a ragged cloth, waiting to die in some lonely back alley.
Oh, she's definitely pouring on the waterworks now.
And I won't remember anything about myself. I'm so pitiful.
Well, you did save me, so... I guess I have no choice. As annoying as this whole Fury quest sounds, I'd be even more annoyed if I didn't return the favor.
Right?
Yeah. Always be careful when someone suddenly starts putting on the waterworks out of the blue.
See? You really are a nice guy after all.
Yeah, don't get too far. Don't think too far into that there.
But, I do have one condition.
Condition?
I guess some of those guards are still alive. Friggin' persistent.
More lectures. The mirror called the tension gauge, as you can display your current tension level. Tension will increase when you inflict or receive damage, but will decrease if your attacks miss or if you are healed. Like I said, it kind of makes sense. It's like adrenaline, I guess. Again, I've gone through this part before, but I figured why not for everyone else. Or if we feel like it, the higher tension gauge, the more attack we have, but it will decrease tension as well. So again, it's like, you know, you're lax, you're not gonna hit as hard. If you're high tension, you're gonna start hitting harder because, you know, you're kind of high strung. Also, when tension hits a certain point, you can fairy eyes. It's pronounced differently. I found you'll see it later. Explain in more detail another time. Anyway, there's no advantage to having low tension at all. Basically, you're saying.
This is friggin' annoying.
All right.
Well, the
now that your
robots.
tension's high enough, you
Mech
can
dogs.
fair eyes.
Fair rice? Is that sort of like fried rice?
Idiot. It's pronounced fair eyes. There's no ice in it.
You know, before I thought it was fairy eyes, just because, you know, a fairy, but I guess they didn't want to get that much into it.
What does this fair ride thing even do?
Stop talking and just shout it out. Fair Eyes!
Just shout it out. Okay. Fair Ice! Nothing happened. I looked like an idiot just now.
You are an idiot. Like I said, it's not Fair Ice, it's Fair Eyes. Do it again, and this time make sure you pronounce the Z.
Let's do this.
You know, it's a funny thing that they don't actually... The explanation about this thing actually comes after we use it. But simply put, it's there.
Fair Eyes!
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious. He gets scared with the sword.
Transformation complete.
All right, let's go.
Man, you gotta love that music. Let's go with skills. Nothing changes. No, we can't do that because, yeah, we already used up everything else, damn it. I kinda wanted to try that once, but I forgot to use it beforehand. Oh well. Instead, we're just gonna go for a nice shooting slash. Now, if we're lucky, we can get both of them in there.
Executing shooting slash.
Take that!
You do a lot more
Stop
damage.
resist.
Whoa! What the heck? It transformed.
This combat form is what happens when your power merges with mine. It's called Fury form.
Wait, wasn't this sword stabbed through my stomach earlier? Why did I pose like that?
Yeah, like, it's one of those old tropes where, for some reason, the characters do all sorts of silly poses sometimes when they... Just for whatever reason. No one knows why. It just happens. It's funny that one character here says, like, why the hell did I just pose like that when I transformed?
This is so damn embarrassing.
What the hell is wrong with you? You got a freaking kick-ass armor.
With this, your combat strength has increased drastically. Come on, let's go!
So Fair Eyes basically transforms me, right? Then wouldn't it be cooler if I shouted, "It's Henshin time!" or something?
I'm pretty sure that henshin thing is probably something from Japan, but I'm not sure of it. I'll have to look it up later.
Jeez, you're so nitpicky. I said let's go, so that means fight already.
Seriously, I need a better explanation.
Yeah, that's
Come on, let's go!
Let's do this!
that's another thing, is that when new characters get their abilities in the anime games and all that, they're so many times they are never given any answers, or they just don't question it at all. If I suddenly was able to do what this guy did, my first thought would be, someone explain what the hell's going on, like right now. Oh, wrong one there.
It's not over yet!
Well, time for burn, baby, burn.
Executing.
Burn! Next!
Impossible.
Down you
I
go.
knew I was strong!
This is the power of a Fury, and also the power of the bond between you and me.
Gotcha. I thought a bond would be a hassle, but if it lets me bust out awesome power like that, then I guess it's not so bad.
So, what was that condition you mentioned earlier?
I'm the one who decides my fate. Even if I have to will that fate into existence, make sure you never forget that.
Wow, that sounded really cool for some reason. What exactly do you mean by that?
Basically, I'm gonna eat when I want to eat and sleep when I want to sleep.
That's pretty basic.
Why, you simple-minded...